I welcome you all for this lecture series on artificial intelligence and machine learning. In this lecture, we'll see the basics of machine learning and its applications. Exploring machine learning (ML) involves delving into its various applications and techniques which are transforming industries and revolutionizing the way we approach complex problems. From image and speech recognition to natural language processing and predictive modeling, machine learning is being used to drive innovation and important in areas such as healthcare, finance, marketing, and more. By leveraging large data sets and advanced algorithms, ML enables, that is machine learning, enables computers to learn from experience and make informed decisions, opening up new possibilities for automation, optimization, and insight generation. We'll see one by one. First, we'll see the what is machine learning. See, all you should know what is machine learning. The definition for machine learning is machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence, the AI, that allows computers to automatically improve their performance by learning from data without being explicitly programmed. Instead of following fixed instructions, machines analyze past data, that means experience, recognize pattern, and adjust their behavior to perform tasks more efficiently over time. And if you are taking the comparison between the machines and human beings, humans naturally learn by observing the world, recalling past experiences, and applying that knowledge to make decisions. In contrast, traditional machines, ordinary computer, only follow the hard coded instructions with no ability to adopt or learn. But if you are taking the machine learning, it bridges this gap by enabling machines to make data driven decisions just like humans learn from experience. Next, we'll see the human versus machine learning. The humans are capable of sensing, interpreting, and learning from their experiences or surroundings. They gather information through observation and experience, which help them develop reasoning and decision making skills. For example, a person can recognize a dog by comparing it to dogs they have seen before or predict rainfall based on cloud patterns. If you are taking different examples, machines, if you are taking machines by default are task oriented and function strictly according to the instructions given by the programmer. They can perform calculations, display data, and create charts, but they lack the ability to make independent decisions unless empowered by machine learning. For example, a calculator can only perform operation it is programmed to execute. Next, we'll see how do machines learn. If you are taking the human being, if I am showing this object, what is this object? He can immediately say that it is a car. Based on his previous experience, he can be able to answer. Here, various data are there. Many objects, if I am showing, I am asking this person whether this is a car. Yes, he may say it is a car based on his previous experience or knowledge what he has inherited. And if I am showing this picture, I'm asking what type of vehicle it is. He may immediately say that it is a tractor. What is this object? What is this object means? He can say it is a bike. It is a bicycle. And now let us know how do machines learn. That we should know. Data or from the data or training set. Data set we can say data or data training data set. Just like humans need learning material, humans we need a learning materials. Say for example, books, visuals, experiences. Machines need a structured collection of examples called data set to learn from. For instance, if we want a machine to recognize cats, we must feed it many labeled images of cats so it can understand what features define a cat. And algorithm, if you are taking, algorithms act like a brain for the machines. They process the training data and help the machines find patterns, rules, or mathematical relationship. The right algorithms can turn new raw data into decision-making model capable of handling new data. What would be the outcome of this process? Once trained, the machine becomes capable of performing tasks that typically require intelligence, such as detecting faces in photos, forecasting prices based on trends, or even understanding and correcting human language using tools like natural language processing. These are all the outcomes of the machine learning. Next, we'll see machine learning applications. We have so many applications. I have shown to you only 4 applications here. Object recognition. This application allows machines to detect and identify objects within images or videos. For example, self-driving cars use object recognition to detect traffic signs, pedestrians, and other vehicles. Price prediction applications, if you are taking machine learning models, analyze historical data like sales trends, seasons, or market behavior to predict future prices. This is widely used in finance, real estate, and e commerce platforms. Natural language processing, if you are taking, NLP helps machines understand, interpret, and generate human language. It allows applications like chatbots, grammar correction tools, and voice assistants to communicate in human like ways. And the other application, if you are taking face recognition, this feature enables system to detect and match human faces from images or videos. It is commonly used in smartphone security, surveillance systems, and even in tagging photos on social media. Next, we will see some key steps in machine learning. And first, the machine, I'm feeding the data set. In this, what I'll be doing is the first one is I'm going to create a set creation. In this, what I'll be doing is data set creation. The first step in machine learning is to gather and organize data that represents the problem you are trying to solve. This includes cleaning, labeling, and formatting the data so that the machine can learn from it effectively. Next, computation and learning. Once the data set is ready, it is fed to the algorithm which perform complex computations. These algorithms extract useful features, learn from patterns, and build a model that understands the relationship within the data. Next, inference. After training, the model can be used to make predictions or decisions on new unseen data. This ability to derive conclusions from what it has learned is what gives the machine intelligence. So, and after feeding all the completing all those steps, data creation, computation, and learning and inference, the system formulates algorithms based on input data. Programs are executed to analyze and learn patterns. This process is tailored to meet the defined target objective. If I want to know this, what is this picture would be target picture. Use the developed program to analyze the process data. From the outcomes, determine the pattern or conditions we have to find out. This becomes the rule needed to perform the task. And the next step is the system studies the data to find important patterns. It looks for things that happens often or in a certain way. These patterns are used to help the system make smarter predictions. Next step is machines identify the relations, what type of object it would be by analyzing pattern between different data features over time. They apply techniques like correlation. Correlation means similarity, regression, or machine learning models to uncover how one variable affect other. By recognizing these connections, machines gains ability to predict outcomes and improve the decision making. If I am showing this picture, what type of picture it would be or what it is, I can immediately say that it is a bike. Similarly, if you keeps on giving the training data to the machine or labeled data of the bike, it will immediately say that once upon a time, if you are giving, it immediately say that it is a bike, it is a cycle, it is a car, it is a tractor. Like that, it may say. And finally, the machine is able to understand and make conclusion based on the data it has learned. In other words, it uses patterns and relationship in the data to make smarter guesses, predictions, or decisions, just like how humans draw conclusion from the experiences. So in this way, the machine is able to find the objects. And coming into the summary of machine learning, and first one is the first step is in any machine learning project is to define the exact problem the machine needs to solve. This thought could be anything from recognizing faces in photos, predicting house prices, detecting spam emails, or even diagnosing diseases. A well defined goal helps narrow down approach, select appropriate data, and choose the right algorithms. Without a clear objective, it becomes difficult to design a meaningful model or evaluate its success. Next, once the task is defined, the next step is to gather the appropriate data that reflects the problem. For example, if the goal is to recognize faces, human face, a data set of labeled face image is needed. This data often needs cleaning, removing duplicates, correcting errors, or filling in missing values and formatting so the machine can process it easily. Preparing the data in is one of the most important steps as quality and relevance of data directly affect how well the machine will learn and perform. Next, the after the data is prepared, machine learning algorithms are applied to detect patterns and underlying rules within the dataset. These algorithms help the machine to learn by identifying trends, similarities, and correlations among the input features and expected output. The machine builds a model that can understand how different inputs relate to specific outputs, which allows it to generalize and make decisions on new data. And finally, once the learning phase is completed or complete, the trained model can be used to produce outputs when given new unseen data. Trained model, the unseen data, if you are feeding into the computer, it will be comparing with the trained data. For instance, it might classify an email as spam or not, predict tomorrow's stock price, or recognize a specific person in a photograph. This final step is where the machine demonstrates its learned ability by offering meaningful predictions or decisions, enabling automation, insights, or intelligent behavior in real world applications. So, in this way, the machines are helping us to find out or predict the patterns. And coming into the conclusion, machine learning is a rapidly growing field that enables computers to learn from data and make predictions or decisions. It has transformed the way we approach complete problems in various domains, including image and speech recognition, natural language processing, and predictive modeling. The machine learning workflow involves data processing, model selection, training, and evaluation. With advances in deep learning and increased use in industry, machine learning is becoming increasingly important, but also raises concerns about explainability, ethics, and bias. Hope everyone understood the basic concepts about machine learning. The remaining things we'll discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.